And welcome back to Duck Solar Gaming and Riverview Farm. That's right, we are back here at Riverview Farm and we are continuing on with our farming as we watch our little robot go through. He's just finished feeding off the cows, so they should be good to go again. So let's have a quick look. Everything looks okay. We may be looking at updating some hay. We've got 24,000 litres of milk sitting there, which is great. But yeah, I think, and silage, we need to update the silage as well. But for now, there's enough in there. All right, so what are we going to do today? Well, I'm going to get away from that very noisy fermenter to start with. All right, one thing I wanted to raise, I did buy a new trailer. So this trailer here, now I can't remember who it was that told me about this. It might have been either B9Bot or Ronald, a couple of my subscribers that comment regularly on videos. They put me onto this Lizard Trans 70 trailer, which doesn't lift the tailgate up all the way, and it is perfect for using for feeding the animals. So I've actually purchased one of them and I've been using it, and I do like that. So it is much easier, especially in this map and the position I've got the sheep barns and the fermenter in. It's much easier to get around and actually utilise that. So we're using that. So thanks guys, for whoever it was that gave me that tip. I do greatly appreciate it. All right, let's have a look and see what we've got on today. So firstly, right, one of the things we want to talk about. So we did talk about in a few episodes back about possibly changing the island, turning it into an industrial complex. Well, I think I've had enough comments now. I don't get a lot of comments on the videos anyway. So, but I've had a couple of positive comments to say, yep, let's do it. And I'm pretty sure I want to do it anyway. So we are going to do it. And in fact, at the moment, that is a vacant plot of land, except for this area up here, which hasn't been touched. So I've already done those fixes. Now, I know some of you may actually want or like to show you how to do it in GE. My skills in GE are appalling, and I really do butcher things, and I'm not going to punish you by doing that. So it's not too difficult to do it. But there are better people out there that you can actually watch to see how to use it in GE and do modifications and stuff. There really is. So sorry, I'm just not going to show that. But what we can do is we can quickly go over there and I can show you what we've done. So there you go. It's all flattened out now, or relatively flattened out, and it's all ready to go. So once we decide to build, we'll be good to go. Now, the only problem I've got is because Cavalier Roy has put so many trees down to the map, I can't put any more trees down, so I can't beautify this area. There's far too many trees. So we're not going to be able to beautify it with trees, so I apologise for that. But we should be able to put some... actually, I don't know. Can we put... Don't recall if I checked. Can we put down shrubberies? I don't know if they add as part of the trees. I don't think they do. But... yeah, I can put shrubs down, but I just can't put trees. So if I got to put a tree down, too many trees. Right, anyway. Okay, I digress. Right, let's go back into the farm itself. Right, I'm going to go over here. Now, let's have a look and see what we've got to do today. So I'll get over to this later. We haven't got the money to do it and go over here really yet, but we will do that soon. All right, so let's have a look and see what we've got. So overnight, our two grass fields are ready to harvest again. So field 5 and field 16, which is great. Field 9, 10 is ready to harvest, and our wheat field up here is ready to harvest. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll get into the harvesting, and then we'll do the grass work. So let's just crack in and get that done. Let's not muck about. Right. So here's our harvester. Now what have we got? We've got the right header there. Let's go and get started. We're going to start with this field here. This is one of the problems that happens when I reset the map. So by resetting the map, it's put all the trees back. So just bear with me 2 minutes. I'm going to go and fix all that. Okay, my apologies for that. All right, it's all been fixed, I think. So yeah, basically because I've removed them that way, basically every time I go and reset the map, which I obviously had to do to clear off the island, it brings the trees back. So what I need to do is I need to actually remove the trees from the map proper, and I will do that. So not that I plan on doing much more editing with the map, but just to be sure, we'll make sure we do that. All right, so here we go. Come on. Thank you. Right. Now I haven't got the right header for this, have I? I just realised. I always do this. I really do. I have. No, I haven't. Yeah. Right, what we're going to do. Oh, man. Told ya. We screw everything up regularly. You think now, after this many years of playing farm sim, I'd know which header I need for which crop, wouldn't you? Alright. I'm not going to putting it on the trailer. I'm just going to dump it here. There we go. And I'll go grab the right header. And we'll come back and try again. I mean, I could just start the video again. That's probably easier and across a whole pile of different issues. But anyway, we won't. Warts and all. That's how we like to have it. Warts and all. Alright. Well, I guess there's something to be said for having a nice, clean, edited video where everything goes smoothly and there's no issues and it's just nice and well produced. Well, no, well, I don't think so. Well, as we run into the, anyway. Yeah, no, I don't think so. As you can see, I tend to just not worry about that. Hey, I'm an old fart. Leave me be. Right. Here we go. Come on. There we go. I do like this trailer. I do really like this trailer. I think these trailers are great. But it'd be nice if it was a bigger one for bigger headers. Probably not so easily done, I guess, but with the weight of the header. But I do like the idea. The concept of it is great. All right, we'll go to the other end of the field because I've got these headers here. I haven't got the room to manoeuvre around here. Okay. So we'll rotate the header around. Oh, it's got caught. Okay. There we go. Right, we'll come back, get the header, and then we'll continue on. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. We are doing well here. We are looking forward to continuing on with our work here at Riverview. And I hope you're enjoying travelling along with us as we go along. All right. Now, I'm going whether I'll do a course by course. No, let's just do this one manually. Right, we'll do this field manually. Off we go. Alright, so we'll get this field harvested, and then, like I said, we've got a wheat field to harvest as well. Up the top, and then we've got our grass to mow and collect. Now I think we'll do one field with the big grass bales from the new baler we bought, and we'll do one field with silage. I think what we'll do, the bigger field, field 16, we'll do with grass bales this time through, and the small field 5 we'll do that with silage bales, and that way if we can actually keep both those fields running with grass. I know I was going to change field 16. Then we can we can keep making sure that our grass and our silage is well and truly available for grass converted into hay, obviously, is available for the animals going forward, so we don't have to worry about that so much. Anyway, that's what we'll look at that later. So it'll probably be the next episode, I would say. Although what we might do is we might just do the header rows on here, and then we might just put the hired hand on it and let him finish off, and then we can go off and start mowing. In fact, that's probably what we'll end up doing. Bit of diversity. Keeping people attentive to the video for a long period of time does not tend to be my greatest skill. But anyway, that's all good. That's all good. If you watch it for 30 seconds or you watch it for 30 minutes, I don't care either way. I'm just glad that you actually bothered to come over and have a look. And for those of you that do stay for a longer period of time, many, many thanks. All right, our time is high as well. I'm going to back that off to 5 and let that catch up, because otherwise we're going to be in darkness. I don't know why I left it on 30 from obviously changing overnight, but anyway, you don't have to worry about that now. All right, so we're about 20%. So a headland for this combined field of 910 is 20%. So 3 headlands would be 60% thereabouts, or just a bit less than that, probably about 50%. Because each headland row gets smaller as you go all around, as you know. So therefore the amount of crop you'll be collecting in each header will be slightly less. A few bushels. So the sunflower will obviously go up and be put into the oil processing plant. Now, whether or not we move the oil processing plant over to the new industry area, I haven't decided yet. I'm thinking I probably will. I don't know. We'll see. I do want to move most of the production stuff over there. I think definitely the dairy will move over as well. With the dairy, what I've got to do is I've got to make sure the production is finished where we're at, and then I'll make sure we basically replicate whatever's in the dairy when we destroy it and then rebuild it, is replicated in the new dairy. So we'll take the produce over with us. And similarly the same with the oil processing facility. If there's only a little bit of crop left in there but that's not enough to produce a pallet, then we won't worry about that. We'll just take that as a bit of a loss. And then that means basically that top field we can probably leave that for some other purpose as well, possibly. Maybe another cow pen at some time in the future or something like that. So I mean the silos are still going to be up there. The silos won't move. So we've got 2 silos up there in case you can't remember. So we've got a normal silo and then we've got a liquid silo as well. So for things like milk and that's where we'll store the milk if we have an overabundance of milk. And I would like to get to a point where we could have 2 lots of cow barns running. However, that's very expensive and it's going to take a lot of crop. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll see if we can manage this one, because I mean the one cow barn we've got at the moment, I think we've only got about 120 cows, 160 cows. So we're not anywhere near full capacity yet. So yeah, we'll see. All right, well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this guy on hired hand, and we'll let him finish the field off. Obviously, we'll have to come over and empty him off at some point. Go. Hired hand. There we go. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to go and we are going to. What was I going to do? Find this guy. Right. Now, I think we'll do the grass bales first. So we'll start him up. And I'll grab the class baler. Okay. Right, must have moved a bit. Right, there we go. And off we go. And we'll get these baled. And then we'll be all good. So these are the big bales on this one. We did use that in one of the previous episodes on the small field 5. We tested it out over there and it worked a treat. So we're going to keep going with that. I do like to shake it up a little bit. Like I could use the 550, the GD 550, the Crone Beast, but I'm using that currently on, what are we using that on? Hort Beller on. So yeah, we won't use that here. I'm not using it anywhere else, so it's only on Hort Beller on at the moment. I'm using that, so that's fine. All right, let's go in here and get this ready to go. So we're going to unfold. I'm going to find my right button. There we go. All right. Unfold the big M. All right, away we go. I do like the mowing though. I do love doing grass work. Right. Didn't want to touch that bar very easily, did it? Anyway. All right, so what are we at? So the combine's at 50%, so that's fine. We've got a bit of time yet. We'll capture the grass at the edge of the field as well. Get as much grass as we possibly can. So yeah, so in case you're wondering, this this Chrome Big M is modified. It's modified by Stevie, so it does have the rear PTO and hitch on it. That's what enables us to do this. So the advantage of having this configuration is obviously we can run a baler behind. We can also run a loading wagon, a collecting wagon up as well. So if we were putting it in swath mode, we could just collect the grass up into the trailer and then go dump it as well. And then we can also, if we're not running the normal baler like this, we can run a baler for the silage, which is what we do as well. So yeah, so it makes it very good. Or if we wanted to as well, if we wanted to dry the grass directly, we could mow it directly with this and then have a tedder behind us. That would flip the grass and help it to dry into hay. So gives us a little bit of flexibility instead of running multiple units out here. So yeah, I mean, look, some people might say it's not very realistic, but there are people out there, there are farmers and that out there that are very good with their hands and designs and that would do this sort of thing to make their lives a lot easier. So while it may not be necessarily available commercially, the fact that someone probably done it in real life is not beyond the realms of imagination, so, and possibility. So well, that's assuming that Crone don't actually give it as an option. I mean, for all I know, they may have it as an option for their mowers now. I mean, who knows? I haven't been to their website and checked it out, but I mean, look, if you know of someone that has something like this in this configuration or something similar, then let me know. Be very interested to see. Combine harvester is now at 65%, just passed. He's powering along. Now, one of the things, obviously, running at just a standard baler, it's a lot quicker to bale. So we're running at 27 k's an hour baling all this. Now, when we do the silage bales, though, we run at about 11 k's an hour at best. So big difference in the operating speed. That's based purely upon the baler itself. So this just packs it up, twines it, pushes it out the end. Whereas obviously for the silage baler, it does all that with the bale, and then it has to wrap it, and that's the time it's taken. And the one we're using at the moment with the compressor, you can continue to bale as you're wrapping, and you're putting the bale out through the back end. You just can't run as quick. So that's one of the impediments to doing that. But I mean, otherwise the other option is you have a round baler. You output the bale, and then basically you come back and pick up the bale and wrap it, put it back down again, and that'll take time and more fuel, and then come and collect it off the field. So yeah, there's savings in doing it the other way, like with the compressed baler, and saving that time, effort, fuel, maintenance costs, all that sort of stuff. So there's all those things to consider. And basically what it comes down to is whatever's right for you, or for the farmer, or whatever else. Whatever you decide to do for your own farming or whatever, and that suits you, well, that's what you need to do. Yeah, it was going to go there. A bit of a problematic area. I probably want to clear some of these bales off out of the way now, but we'll see how we go. So with these bales, we'll take these straight over to the fermenter, or the hay dryer. Hay dryer. What am I saying? And we'll put these into there, and then we'll create some more hay, because I think we're down about 300,000 litres of hay. So we haven't got a huge amount of hay. And as we get more and more cows and that, we're going to need more and more hay. So we do need to make sure we're on top of that. So we'll make sure that we've got our hay dryer chockers, and we got a good supply of hay. So we're going to get some rain soon, which will affect our combine harvester. Hopefully he'll have a full load before the rain hits, and then we can just let him wait. We'll offload him, and then he can continue when the rain dissipates or clears. Yeah, so we'll keep, for the moment, even though we said the last episode or two that we're going to change this field back over to an arable crop, I think we're going to leave this as grass for now. And we'll just continue on with the fields we've got. I think for the moment we should be okay with that. coming up on time as well, so I think what we'll do is we'll finish baling this field, and then that will probably be it for the episode, because time flies when you're having fun, and I love mowing. I think I've said that enough times today already. All right, yeah, so what we'll do is we'll finish with this field, and then in the next episode we'll come back, we'll collect the bales from the field, and we'll put them into the hay dryer, and we'll also continue on with the harvest of the sunflowers. Combine's at 92%, so he'll be finished very soon, or at least full very soon, and then we can leave him there. We'll empty him off, and then we'll continue him on when the rain has cleared, or possibly the next game day, whichever comes first. Right, we've got a number of bales though to pick up, which is good. Should keep the hay dryer busy for a little while. And then what we can look at doing is selling off some product, and getting ourselves in a position where we start expanding our industrial area, kitting out the island with production elements and units and placeables or whatever else that we can utilize. Now, one of the things we always need to be cognizant of is the fact that it's a narrow road heading around into that island as well, so it's not as if we can go grab big trucks and road train trailers like I would normally use on more open maps. We need to do things a little bit smaller, a little bit smarter. And in fact, the tractors that I've got, where I got the float tires on, the big float tires, I'm probably going to change them back to standard tires with weights, because it makes that a little bit more difficult to navigate around through to that area with those big tires on. Tend to collide with vehicles a lot more easily, or catch the brick fences or whatever else around the village areas. So yeah, we'll probably change all the tires on the tractors as well off camera. And there we go, that's good timing. The combine has a full grain tank, and we're just turning around and going to do our last little bit of grass through here now, this little patch here, and then yeah, we're all done. In fact, it depends on how much I have left in the baler. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get enough out of this. I'm going to go do this little section here. Put the bale with us. Let's see if I get enough to get one more bale out. I'm going to go close. Yep, we'll do it. Right, so I've got a full bale in there. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to excavate that bale out, or extricate that bale out. If we go to the right tool, there we go. 2 bales out. Excellent. Right, we're going to fold him up. Fold up the big M. And that's it. Job done. Excellent. Alright, so there we go. So we've successfully mowed and baled this field. That didn't take very long at all, which is fantastic. So we'll head back to the farm. We'll leave the emptying of the combine to the next episode. We'll get that done the next episode. We'll probably transition, like I said, to the next game day in time for that. But yeah, I think that was quite a productive little episode, even with my screwing around with harvester headers. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you press that thumbs up button or like button. If not, press the thumb down or dislike button. Either way helps with the algorithm. Don't forget, if you like the episode as well, and you like the channel and the series, and you're not already subscribed, make sure you become a subscriber by pressing that subscribe button. And also press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware of when new videos like this are available on the channel. And of course, don't forget to come and join us on Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. Details for all those are down below in the description. And of course, most importantly, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Duck Solar Gaming and Riverview Farm. See you all later.